Well, good evening and welcome to another edition of Rarer Hot Wheels, and this time from the great outdoors. And here we are at the Hillside Brewery in the Forest of Dean, just outside Gloucester in the United Kingdom, for a gathering of supercars, classic cars and all sorts of other stuff. So come with me and have a look around and see what we can find. Don't get too many of these on for spiders about in the UK now. Really pretty little cars. I'm surprised this guy made it over the speed hump down at the entrance to the venue. And I'm guessing he may have got his car stuck. It is very low. There are the quintessential British sports cars, the Aston Martin. And here come another two. Bmw I8. It's quite funny really, because I think that's what a lot of people do. I8 them. I think they're alright, but they're not really anything particularly special. Not for me anyway. And here we have now an old, nice boat-nose BMW, this time from around about 1975. A very nice example it was too. And back to that bug. It is low, seriously low. And another one. I'm kind of hoping this guy's got air ride on the front suspension. Now, for those of you from outside the UK, this is a Ford Capri 2.8 injection. The boy racer's car of the 80s. And reasonably quick as well. Powered by a Cologne V6. Now we have two opposite ends of the spectrum. A Charger and a Volvo. Now into the Cobras. Just enough gauges to know what's going on. Here we have a Sierra Sapphire Cosworth by the Ford from the 80s and 90s. With 200 horsepower, 2 litre, 4-wheel drive. And then to something we can't afford, the McLarens. A smart crossblade as well there. A row of Focuses. And a few Lotuses and a kit car sat in there. There we are, back to the crossblade. Kind of a smart roadster, but based on the micro sedan and not the roadster car itself. There we go. The Doc's arrived, Doc Brown. With his Mr. Fusion and the Delorean time machine. This is actually quite cool. Let's go and have a look inside it, and you'll see that this guy's spent a lot of time making this into a replica. You know, see the flux capacitor flashing and all the different bits and pieces, and the time device in the middle there, showing the from and to. And where? Well, there's a lot of work going into this. It does look pretty cool. I'd say, to be fair, this car actually attracted more attention than some of the things that were costing £500,000. We have a Ford Escort Cosworth from the early 90s. Another 2 litre, 228 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive. Rally bred and driven by boy racers all over the country. This is a Mark 1 Escort wide arch kit. I do believe this one's got a Vauxhall engine in it, a Vauxhall 16 valve 2 litre. It may not be, but it does look like a Vauxhall Ecotech lump.
I think it was silly when I looked at them, so I nearly bought a Mark 2.
Another bunch of odds and ends, and a Mark II Ford Escort. Again, the car of the white boy in the 80s and 70s. Not sure if that's a Dutton Melos or a Marlin Roadster, but it's an unusual kit car. And there we have a Lotus Esprit. And a Series 1 Lotus Esprit. A real nice old one. It might be a Series 2, but I think it's a Series 1. Submarine, Mr. Bond? Let's have a look inside this one. The Ferrari aluminium gate. Another one. The 300 ZX twin turbo as well. Actually, I prefer that to the Ferrari. It's kind of usable, and it'll probably start when you want it to. Another Rari. It's a shame these guys don't use a cross-plane crankshaft, because they sound like a 4-cylinder, which is sad really. And here we have a TT powered Mark 1 Golf, fitted with a full TT interior as well. Real man sports car, Healy 3000. Looks like he's taken a bit of inspiration from the racetrack. Nice louvered bonnet. Side exit exhaust. And we have a Lancia Integrale as well. Another Group B rally car special from the late 80s. Rapid, but probably unreliable. It's got Italian wires, along with this thing. Although, nowadays these may well have German wires in them. And we have a micro sports car, Lotus Elise. Very cool little machine, absolutely tiny. Go like a rocket, and handle like a go-kart. Lotus Evora. Modern incarnation of the Lotus. A little bit bigger, still a small engine, goes like a rocket, handles like a go-kart. Typical Lotus really. And we have a McLaren, not of the pushchair variety. Nice, but I wouldn't like to live with one. And here's another one. I don't know what sort of cars they are, other than a McLaren. Not up on my supercars. At least not on the identification anyway. Here's a couple of fun cars coming in. The General Lee on a micro-sized minivan. And this rather cool mini roadster, I think is a kit car, but that is pretty awesome. I really like that. Nice colour too. And we have a Moggy coming in on a set of widened steel wheels. Looks nice. Sounded like it had an MGB lump in it. A bug. Walls look good on white walls. Another Moggy. And a set of Cosmic 2 alloys from back in the 80s. I had some of those on one of my cars back in 1984. Pony car. Sounds rather nice. Apparently this guy is a poser. Just listen.
Poser!
Hi guys!
Hi Colin!
Looks lovely in yellow.
Yes!
Can Kate have a lift?
Have a lift on the top.
And the GT350. This is lovely. Really, really lovely. Come on, come up here. So the viewers can see. Come on. Looks like a mean beast behind it as well. What a lovely example. And that flat black looks mean. Looks like it's going to punch somebody. Somebody's spent a lot of money on this. It is flawless.
Yeah, I must admit, well, even when we came up...
Yeah, because he was loving it. He was calling through the window. And that guy here, just before we turned onto Barton Street, you revved up for him. He was loving it, wasn't he?
I wouldn't do. That's nice as well.
What's yours then, Tom? It's that yellow one. Is it? What is it? It's a Rafa Velvet.
The medal soon then, won't you? I'll see you in a bit.
I wonder what this is. I have absolutely no idea. Rather cool. Very, very small. Almost a single seater. In fact, I probably wouldn't fit in it with my rotund belly. Looks like it'd be fun on the track though. We have a Ford Anglia or a Pop. A few Euro boxes and a TVR sitting amongst it. Not sure what they were doing when they put this front end on it. It's a little bit ugly, but the TVR fans like it. I wouldn't mind one, to be fair. Strange headlights though. The last of the real Porsches. And that is lovely. Unusual colour on this Boxster GTS as well. 917 GTS. Grey. Shiny primer. It's a bit leery. Posh Porsche registration plate.
Tell me that
And an old Renault 5. Don't see many of those these days. And here's something I've not seen before. Cortina Savage. Mark II Cortina from the late 60s. Made by Ford. And they decided to make it quick by sticking, I believe, a 3 litre V6 in there. Might have been a 2.5, but I do believe it was a 3 litre V6. Not many of these about. I can understand why the guys fenced it off. Shelby Sebring. This is no frills.
The handbrakes on the driver's side.
Just enough inside to let it do what it does.
No mileage. Doesn't really count though.
Another Ferrari, and again I have no idea what sort of Ferrari it is. I think this is a Mercedes SLS. And another track day weapon. Lethal in the wrong hands, but a lot of fun in the right hands, I'd imagine. A Sonic 7. Not heard of it. Looks pretty cool though. And a nice looking Supra. Thankfully unmolested, pretty much. No huge wings or body kits, other than the original pram handle on the back. Nice looking car then. Always like these. Something you don't get many of. Alfa Romeo SZ. It's another car I'd like to get my hands on. There are so few of them out there. Kind of ugly, kind of cool. Kind of ugly in a cool way. I love it. Now a VW Trekker. Newer relative to the Kubelwagen. Let's have a closer look. That is really cool. I bet that is a lot of fun. Bugs in your teeth motoring. Another Trevor. Sorry, TVR. All rather nice inside. Apparently a bit fragile, but still rather nice looking. Very pretty TVR. There's a TVR from the 70s and 80s. TVR 400 SE. 4 litre with a huge well-tail spoiler on the boot lid. And a Caterham Westfield Lotus 7 thingamy with throttle bodies. And another one. A mate of mine had one of these years ago with just a straight 2 litre in it, and it went like a rocket. Now this, I have no idea what it is. It's sort of like an Ariel Atom or a Lotus 340R. I'm not sure if it's either, or it might be either. Pretty uncompromising. Hope it doesn't rain.